This is Ryan, and welcome back to the Angel Scrolls. Today's song reversal is a prophecy about the insurrection that happened during the Capitol siege on Wednesday, 6th of January 2021. It's also in response to a post made on YouTube on Michael Jackson's Earth song reversal about 5 days ago. Even though I knew the answer, I suspected the reversal I was doing would answer it, so I left it alone. Someone else did answer it, though. Here is what transpired. Someone from a white supremacist group said, "Does God know the superiority of some races over others?" Someone else commented in response, "You mean the race that's lost every war they've ever waged to show their dominance, i.e. the Nazis and the Confederates?" Then the white supremacist responded again, "And the race that's done the most for the world, including Christianity, also lost every war. You're not worthy of arguing with. Ever heard of colonization wars that we won?" And that person answered, "Trump lost again." First off, I'd like to thank the person who commented against the racist comment in the first place. And I'll most likely ban that person who made it from our channel. Now I'd like to give you a breakdown of the hidden messages that is in the song reversal I just transcribed. The first thing the angel says is, "And the time begins for us to explore this man and reveal he's got this anger against God. They're sure renouncing heaven on that crowd they called out, so they'll produce a voice you will accept." I think when the angels talk about the crowd, they're referring to groups that were involved, such as QAnon believers and conspiracy theorists, which are just some parts of Trump's most devoted base. There were also militant Trump supporters, election deniers, and alt-right folks, neo-Nazis, neo-Confederates, Proud Boys, white supremacists, and many other anti-Semitism groups that breed hate and violence. And Donald Trump was leading the voice that they would accept. In the next part of the reversal, the angels say, "It was an evil contraption of subversion that intercepts a cause to hide the hopes of heroes dealing with fear of good." I think the angels are letting you know here how evil this mob was and how leaders of it tried to subvert the election, which had a lot of people very concerned. The heroes being the ones that came out to vote against Trump because they were worried about the way the U.S. was heading. In the next part, the angels say, "Why is this anger against God? Why was this anger here? We must have this anger explored." Right now, the Congress and law enforcement agencies all across the U.S. are in the process of finding out how something like this could happen. In the next part of the reversal, the angels say, "Spiritual thumbs in the making are at hand, and the jealous snake is callously hateful. Like it's set up, this man will not get that he's had the fairest election, and that there is no gain as they march and measure the nurture of sick energy." Every year I follow the elections very closely, and truly believe this was one of the most fairest and well-run elections ever in the United States, with far less voter suppression. Remember, there is a paper trail for each voter, and each voter has the ability to follow up on whether or not their votes were registered properly. There has been a few instances of voter fraud, but there is no evidence of widespread fraud that would change the result of the elections. In the next part of the song, the angels say, "Why does this man reject God? With love, this man could heal much madness and anger against God. May the Lord's disclosure sum it up. The items you'll hear mirror those who disown this party, and spells it out to the lambs of the last electors that worry." I think the angels are referring to some people who were lifelong Republicans, voted for Democrats because of Trump. This is one reason why Trump lost. They were just tired of his lies and corruption, as well as his support of hate groups. The lambs of the last electors are those who are worried about the way the party was heading. In the next part, they talk about how some of the lawmakers in the Senate and House ignore what's happened and side with Trump on many of the lies that he was propagating. They say, it's visiting us as the law ignores endorsing heresy. And this mob against God still ignores this democracy, giving us lies that migrates its cause. It will resonate and have a result rising up on the desert. They'll have a few police and go at them, cranking up the insanity. It hurts to make notes of the solutions you have. And them who wish to approve this, summon a Satanist rally. In the next part, the angels talk about how to defeat this evil by putting pressure on the Senate to make the right choice that could put a stop to the lies that are being propagated by Trump on the internet. And they say, as this man resists God, this God must now reveal. You must pass this spiritual gift forward. Try to always get after the Senate, for a cause this important that proves the national result isn't heresy. All of them fear the results, in all the world over. Now the masses shall reverse the litany of that myriad. In the last part, there are probably some things that have and have not happened yet. But one thing I want to make clear is the way the angels called this a Satanist rally. So what would a rally for God look like? It would be one that encourages peace, love, and understanding. It would involve mostly people of good morality, who do not have enough anger to cause death and destruction in the way this attack on the Capitol did. There are different types of Satanists. Just because someone is an atheist does not mean they are a Satanist, as long as they do good things and have compassion and love in their hearts. Satanists can even be disguised so we think they are godly, but it is their actions that show when they are doing the work of Satan, which is something evil. Some Satanists don't even know they are doing the work of evil, and then there are some who know it and find ways to get others involved in their evil doings. These are the worst kind, and for the most part, these were the kind of people that Trump inspired to join together to storm the Capitol.
The song Ryan chose to do a reversal on for you today is Don't Take Your Guns to Town. It's a song written and recorded by American singer Johnny Cash. It was released in December 1958 as the first single from the album The Fabulous Johnny Cash. Members of the Western Writers of America chose it as one of the top 100 Western songs of all time.
One out to that known that I really got after their old father's blood was still into that. Us na be here old fifth craft and nugs who are near us. Ours the nugs here old hero still in the fear of the wood. That's not good, guess what? Oh, that's not good, healing us, that's not good, guess what? Sure, them sitting naked or ain't it? I'd me fellas naked house, say hey, go like it's a duck. And my kid, that he's out the bus, me let the stairs net. En ik je maakt het nether gemorst op zich ergens. That's not good, yes, Lord. That's not good, healing us, that's not good, yes, Lord. Make it all, cause girls are them sit. I didn't say healing, they're all those in this bone, this potsy. Pilsen op de lamps en asphalt echoes to middlery. Spitting us nugs, hiddlery, nosing us and essie. That's not good, yes, but that's not good, healing us, that's not good, yes, but yeah, what all reason I could have stuff. I did up on no doubts off, but I thought pushing the water. Make it up in its that ear, smack up solution, the cat. I am the Wo steht das Brüch dessen im Arm sitzt sich nicht verliert. That's not great, yes, but I want this not great feeling us, that's not great, yes, but I'd always sit out for them in it. I'd drink out to the morning of scoops and now she knows all that's nasty. Und wenn hele Rutsaler noch so läuft helpa. Auf dem Mossel Serur wo ich stelle mir ne Obach Maria.
That completes this presentation. To hear more, please subscribe to our YouTube channel or visit our website at theangelscrolls.com.